Hi everyone, sorry I'm late. As you can see by my name, I fell asleep. I'll give you give people time to come in. Well, I hope everyone's had a good Christmas. On to the new year. I'll have to change my background. So, welcome in. First proper live on mine I've done for a while. Nice and Christmassy there. Yeah, nice background. I have a house there. I'll have to make another one for New Year. Hi Julie, welcome in. Sorry I'm late. Fell asleep. Hence the name Noddy. If anyone wants to come in, I've pinned the link. I'll only be on for about an hour. Breaking myself in easy. I messed up first time in again. Howard. So how was everyone's Christmas? Was it quiet? Was it busy? Was it boozy? Was it not? I don't know, I've only just started this stream, but if everyone's in the stream, you please make sure you've hit the like button. It helps out the channel. If you don't mind, please. All good here, not so much beer. Okay. I only had one bottle myself, and that took me 2 days to drink. I did have a Christmas dinner though. Thank you, Paul. Like, I know I don't usually ask enough. Love one bottle, yeah, one bottle. It was Kapaki, I think it was called. I'm still recovering from my chest infection, getting bored with it now. Yeah. Well, hopefully now you start off the new year without being ill. I know what it's like. 6 weeks was long enough for me. I mean, I'm pretty much better now, but it still takes it out of me when I go shops. So just take it slow and easy. Anyone got plans for New Year? How are they spending it? We have 8 people in chat. Come on, don't be shy and say hello. I know there was a few people in my other one that I fell asleep. I saw the comments. Sorry, I missed those people. I know Mondo was there and Mouse was there. So were the takeaway boys. I thought, imagine you were coming on today. Yeah, I was supposed to be on earlier, Pen. I fell asleep. I was supposed to be on at 2 o'clock. So I'm late. We're going into town, then I'm live from the clock tower. Yeah, I saw that. I've already got my notification bell set for that one. Where it might be PJT. Huh? So how was your Christmas, Pen? Christmas Day was quiet. Didn't have to cook. My husband cooked it. Planning to get my eyes tested and I need new glasses. Nice. Hope you're okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I just fell asleep. I had a big lunch and I fell asleep. Not a good idea, really. When I mean big for me since before I got sick. But yeah, I still get tired when I go to the shop and it's only like 10 minutes. It's not even 10 minutes away from us. It's like 5 minutes walk. So I'm going to get that sorted out in January. Oh, sorry to hear it, Pen. That sucks. Have you got a cold or are you just generally unwell? And how's Steve? I know a lot of people are getting sick at the moment. Nightbot is saying subscribe to the Dinner Lady, and Nightbot saying please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. And I'm starting to not be getting shy of asking. I know, cheeky. Pen sending big hug, Julie says. And we have Pen's link there. Excuse me. So what's your plans for New Year, Julie? And Pen? Anything? I think it's a touch of food poisoning. We haven't eaten out last 2 days. Touch wood, Steve's fine. Jeez, food poisoning is no joke. Do you know where you got it from, Pen? Had nice new clothes, perfume, and £80. Not bad. Hi, Andy. And Pen saying thanks, Julie, and hello, Pop. I was asking how everyone's Christmas was going, any plans for New Year. And yes, I'm late because I fell asleep, hence my name, Noddy. Quiet one at home, probably be in bed before the bells. Yeah, I'm usually in bed before the bells too, to be honest. And everyone's saying hi to everyone. No, you're fine, Andy. You concentrate on the road. I think it was a reheated turkey. Oh, geez. Special Noddy, though. Oh, I like that one. Special Noddy. Oh. As I said, I've pinned in this top my link if you want to pop in and say hello. Then just pop in. Not sure what my new plans for the new year, apart from new glasses and blind as a bat. Join the club. Although I got glasses because I had dry eye, and that was in summer. And weird enough, actually helped. It actually healed itself. I think it was because I was using the fan all the time at my face. And obviously, you're drying out your eyes when you're having it in your face, and then stopped using it, and it cleared up within a couple of weeks. Which I did tell the optician that, but like, they know better than I do. Well, I don't have it anymore, so. And there's Simo's link. I'm sure you all have subscribed to Simo, but anyone new that comes in or watches the replay, there's Simo Sups. Great lad. And Mandy's the dinner lady. Excuse me. Hey, Sam. Hope your Christmas went well. Or your holidays, depending. Met Paul RMTA yesterday. He was working. I don't know who that is. Mario's fine. Thanks for asking, Julie. He's the same though. When he goes to the shop, he gets tired out very easily. As I said, we'll get checked in the new year. There's Penn's link. Hey, George. I had a lovely Christmas, thank you. My son was over. Yeah, it was nice, Sam, thank you. What are you planning on doing in the new year? Or to bring the new year in? Does anyone have the tradition in New Year's Eve? I was brought up, you take a slice of bread and you take a lump of coal. I don't know if you can get coal anymore, but a lump of coal. You went out the back door, you came in the front door, having eaten the bread, and you put the lump of coal onto the fire. Anybody else do that? Or is that just me? I got brought up with that. But you were supposed to use the coal as burning. The bread was supposed to be the old year out, and obviously going through the back door, you're taking the old year out, and you're bringing the new year in with a lump of coal, and you're burning the lump of coal. I'm probably just talking codswallop. Nice to see everyone, seeing if everyone's okay. Pop, what did you do over Christmas? I know what Ian's been doing. I've been watching the specials he's been putting up for Christmas dinner. I just messaged my brother to see if he and my sister-in-law would like to meet Mum and I at the largest buffet in the US. Largest buffet. Is that the Bacchanal? Okay, you've never heard of that. Okay, well, I was brought up that in Failsworth, in Greater Manchester. Mum used to do it all the time. Stadium watching TV. Nice. I spent most of mine either watching my son play his games on the telly or playing games myself. Although Shady Maple in Pennsylvania. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Although in January there is going to be 2 giveaways. And I'm going to do them separate days because if you looked at my polls, it's run by the Amish. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I have heard of it. Timmy Takeout did it there. And the food looked absolutely amazing. Yeah, I put 2 polls up asking who had a table and who had a coffee table. Yeah, Jolly did a cool video about it. He did. I like Timmy's Takeout. I've been watching him when he was he had a different name, Timmy Tomato, I think he was called. back in the day, and then he changed it. But yeah, I watch his videos religiously every week. So if you haven't voted on the 2 polls that I have done, please put your answers in, or your comments in those polls. Because as I said, I will be doing 2 giveaways, and the giveaways will be open to everyone, no matter where you are. I should have done it in December, but everything went to shit, so it's January now. And when I do announce the winner, I will private message you. I will not put, and I will do a video. I will private message you when you see the video. Okay, no problem, Sam. And there's Ian's link, Betty. But yeah, I'll be doing that in January. I already have nearly 1 set done. I've been doing them over Christmas. Because I was originally only going to do 1, and that was for a table. Then I realised not everybody eats at a table, and not everyone's got one. So I didn't want them to miss out. So I thought it was fair to do both. So I hope everyone that wants to enter it, there'll be no questions. It'll be just straight giveaway. Yeah, the cold. Well, I'm doing the coasters anyway, whether you've got a coffee table or you've got a dining table. So it'll be the coffee table and the dining table. Thank you, Sam. See, I'm still back in the 60s and 70s, my 80s, when everyone sits at the table. I'll probably do it the 2nd week of January. I will show you what the prizes are for both. And as I said, there won't be any questions. It'll be just certain word that you put in. Martine, did you have turkey for Christmas dinner? I actually did. We did Christmas shopping on the Friday before Christmas. We got it from our local shop, and I got a turkey there. I got a ham there, and basically everything was either frozen or in tins because I wasn't up to. Thank you, Pen. I wasn't up to doing it from scratch. But the turkey I had from our local was absolutely fabulous, and for the first time ever, I did the ham in my slow cooker with hardly any water. I just put a tiny small bit at the bottom so that it won't scorch. And I cooked that overnight, and it was absolutely fabulous. I'm definitely going to be doing it that way from now on. It was absolutely delicious. And then hubby had ham and chicken. So I did a full chicken as well. So I did most of it in my halogen, and roasties and things like that I did in the air fryer, which I wasn't happy with the shop bought roasties. They were horrible. They were Green Isle ones, and they were rock solid. When I mean rock solid, I mean the potato inside still wasn't cooked, even though, yeah, they were rotten. So I ended up making some of my own, and I did them in the halogen. So yeah, I'll just say something word that you can type in, and I will collect all the names, and then I will get I'll put them in a hat, and I'll get Mario to choose. He can pull them out of the hat, and I will video that, and then you can see that we're not cheating. I'm getting rusty at this. And I've got to take that one off because Paul doesn't have that one anymore. So any New Year's resolutions? We'll say hi to Graham, thank you. Then Julie. Hi Graham. I take it you're watching on the TV. Or you might be watching on a tablet. And there's Penn's link. I will be doing the Bake Off that got put off as well. Penn's already done hers. She hasn't put it out yet. But I will be doing that in January, and I'll get in touch with Penn stuff when I've done it. But that will be coming out in January. I know a lot of people are waiting for that. No resolutions. I plan on keep on being me. Yeah, that's the best way. I have to do another resolution because when I got sick, I bit on my fucking nails again. I have to grow them again. My New Year's resolution is to drink more Guinness. Lol. Squid ink is horrible. Blech. You did, Paul. I did fall asleep. Oh. I don't know anyone could drink squid ink. No. I tried it once when I first came over to Ireland because that's what hubby used to drink when he went out with his brother. So I tried it once and I spat it on the floor. Not very ladylike of me. And in the pub, everyone was looking at me like, what the she did? Like, whoops. But the pub was full of old people anyway, so. Nice pub though. It's still open actually. It's called Clancy's in Fermoy. So yesterday, a certain pop walked in where I was working and said, "Really, right?" Okay. She did say that she saw. Oh, she abbreviated the channel name because I was like, oh, nice. Now Pops knows where you're working. I bet that was funny though. I can imagine. I can imagine it going in, seeing you there. Say really. That would have been so funny. And did you go, yes, really, Paul? As I said, the link to my channels, the link to the StreamYard, the link is pinned in the top if you want to pop on. Oh dear. Really? You're talking about back doors? Well, we're not now. That was ages ago. And there's Rate My Beers link For anyone new in the chat, I mean, most of you know it by now, like, I just said yes, really. Oh dear. That would have been hilarious. And did you both get looked at? Everyone turn and stare at you more. Just stop driving, couldn't type whilst they were driving. Yeah. You're working today then, Andy? Are you just on the drive? Yeah, as Nightbot says, please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. And Paul says, was good to see you, Pop. I suppose it's nice to see a person to the face. No, thank God, just off to Tesco. Ah, okay. My Aussie was sneezing and fell over. Ha ha. Andy, I ate nail. Oh, okay. So you're working in Tesco's. Whoops. I think you kind of docked yourself there, Paul. I know we got young security. Oh dear. Ouch. 12-hour shift yesterday. It killed me. Could hardly walk home. That's because you haven't done it for a long while, though, Paul. Once you get into it, you'll be fine. And did Sis make you a brew when you got back? Or did you wake her up? It's okay, Martin. Let that tit have his fun. Had a bottle of Bailey's Terry Orange for Christmas. Tastes nice. I don't like Bailey's. It's got cream in it, so I can't drink it. She was asleep, lazy git. Oh dear. What did you have for Christmas dinner, Paul? I know I watched everyone's live. I spent the last couple of days catching up with everyone's lives. Because obviously I wasn't in chat and stuff because I did say I wasn't going to come back in January, but like Grinchmas dinner was chicken. Okay, so you had the same as Mario. You had chicken and ham. Me and son had turkey and ham. I mean, it was a rolled ham. We didn't have stuffing in. I bought stuffing. It was a nice piece of rolled ham. Cost €13, and it lasted us. I did a small one on Christmas Eve, full Christmas dinner on Christmas Day. We still had enough for Boxing Day, and then he took some back home with him. I don't do it. Yeah, I know you don't do Christmas, Paul. I just wondered if you did the dinner. You don't have to do Christmas to do the dinner. Martina, don't drink the whole bottle of the Baileys. Had small glasses a treat. Yeah, no, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying I'm not keen on Baileys. I have tried it. I've tried it years ago. We have one similar to it called Irish Cream. Both humbug to Christmas. Well, you know what I have, funny enough? Humbugs. I was meant to eat them over Christmas, but I haven't eaten them yet. There we go. Did anybody watch any good Christmas movies? My humbugs. I mean, they were only €1. And I like my boiled sweets. And I'm not going to say the next bit because then I get piss took out of me. There's the Hotwood Show, which is Lose. And yeah, the Grinch. I've never seen the Grinch yet. I'm not supposed to drink alcohol, but I want to drink with my Christmas dinner. One's not going to do any harm, Julie. Like, I kind of went off. I stopped drinking beer 2 weeks before I got sick. So I hadn't had one for like 8 weeks. And then I had one bottle, which is this one. 440 mils, and it took me 2 days to drink it. I had more than one. And what did you drink, Paul? Because don't you like your Jack Daniels? I think it's Jack Daniels. And did anybody else have a drink? I know Andy did. He had his Newcastle brown ale. Beer and more. Okay. Beer and more beer. What beers did you have, Paul? Or were they all same ones? Thank you, Andy. He says, come on, hit the likes. It's free and helps the channel. Yep. I don't know how, but he does. You had lager. Okay. Was it just any old lager? I mean, my favorite beer still would be Estrella. One came close to it, but not. It's up there with it. Yeah, just Carlsberg. Okay. Probably the best lager in the world. Or so they say. Does anybody else watch any Christmas movies? I didn't watch one single one this year. Normally I'd watch one. I'd normally watch Christmas Carol. I'm doing a martini and falling asleep. I shall catch you later. Happy New Year to everyone. Happy New Year, Pen, and I really hope you feel better soon. Just drink plenty. I know when you have food poisoning, it's really bad. So drink plenty. Keep your salt and your hydration up. In the new year, I'll show you what we used when we couldn't eat. Because I think when I found them, they were godsend. Yeah, Die Hard. Okay, so you watch Bruce Willis. And Julie's saying, Pen, take care. I'm off to see my cousin tomorrow. Yeah, I believe you are, and you're going to get drunk. And you're going to have a great time. And so you should. And there's right my beer's link. Whoops. Yep. Most likely. Yeah, and you're right too. Watch Polar Express film. Tom Hanks. I've seen that one. I watched that when it came out. They actually did a train in Japan where you could go on it, and it was like the Polar. You had a meal on it, and it was like going on a Polar Express. Like the conductor and the workers dressed up in uniforms and pretended it was Polar Express. I can't remember who did the video. I can't remember. Please like, share, and subscribe. So I'll probably be back cooking on 3rd, 4th, 5th, the 6th or the 7th. Also watch the film No Batteries Required. I haven't seen that one. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. And if you're wondering what I'm drinking, it's blackcurrant water. There's also something else I'm going to be showing as well. I might do that Monday. I bought myself a treat. No, it was expensive, but it wasn't expensive. It's not as expensive as other ones. And I got it just before Christmas. And I'll show you in the video. I'll probably do that Monday. That can be a quick one. Sure, it's not gin. No, I don't drink spirits. I used to when I was younger. It would be Malibu. So coconut rum. And I used to have a bottle of that every Christmas. I didn't this year. I just had a bottle of beer. I don't even think I would have been able to stomach Malibu, to be fair. And then I used to drink white wine. Too much of that. But yeah. Now I just drink the blackcurrant juice, water, whatever. Cordial. It's overcast here in Warwick. Well, our sky looks like it's about to snow. It is freezing. It is literally freezing. And we have frost. But you can tell it's in the air. So we'll probably get snow coming January. This week sometime of January. We always get it then. Never at Christmas. We get it when we don't want it. Saying that, most of our shops stayed open. Like our local one closed Christmas Day and only Christmas Day. And they're closing New Year's Day and only New Year's Day. So they've only been closed 2 days. Which is a godsend, to be honest, because like we can't carry bags and bags and bags. We just couldn't do it. So we can go in there and pick up bits and pieces. But we've done the rest of our shopping now, so. We did that yesterday to tide us over for the week. So did anyone get anything new that was over Christmas? What did you get for Christmas presents? Did you buy yourself something? Did you treat yourself? Are you waiting for the sales in January? I love sales in January. I mean, they'll probably be already on now. Like, what makes me laugh is as soon as Christmas Day is finished, you get the summer holidays adverts. Well, I don't watch adverts, but that doesn't make sense. But saying that, we had Halloween and Christmas stuff in the shops before Halloween was even here. We'll probably get Easter and February stuff at the same time. So the end of January, we'll probably get them in. And you're like, they're not even close. Like, one's in February and one's in April. Or is it March? The end of March, beginning of April. Just doesn't make sense. It's like they're rushing the years on. They're rushing all the summers on. So they're rushing the years on. And you're like, yeah, slow down, mate. And there's Andy's chat show link if you haven't already subscribed. That's for anyone new that comes in. And Ian's Fun Times Are Good Times. I've been watching his Christmas cooking. It's Christmas fun. He's brought it out in 3 parts. But it looks like they had a wonderful time. I think these days Christmas is so overrated. It's too commercialised. But then again, was it commercialised that much when we were kids? It probably was, we just didn't see it. But then again, the shops used to be closed at proper times at Christmas then. It won't be just 1 or 2 days. It'll be all Christmas. And you'd be bored out of your head, especially when you're a teenager, bored out of your head, nothing to do because all the bloody shops were closed. I suppose they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't. I know I have another live schedule for next week, next Sunday. And this time I won't fall asleep. Got a nice vegetable casserole with baby potatoes and dumplings cooking in my slow cooker at the moment. Oh, that sounds yum. What do you put it in, Julie? Out of interest. You know, I've said this before. If anyone wants to send recipes, what they do or what's been handed down to them or anything, you can always send me the recipes and I'll do them. Do you remember when we were kids having to get the TV times and radio times out to mark what you were going to watch all over Christmas? Yeah, I actually do. Yeah. I mean, we had a video recorder when I was about 8, which was we had a Betamax first, and then we had the VHS because the Betamax was shit. It was garbage. And then we had the VHS. But yeah, we'd have to mark. I mean, me and my sister would say what we wanted to watch, and then Mum would say, "Okay, you can watch this and you can watch that." As long as it didn't interfere with some of the ones that she wanted to watch or Dad wanted to watch. But we all got what we wanted to watch in the end. I guarantee you, if it was on BBC One, it'd be on ITV the following fucking week. Or even the following day. And it always rerun the same ruddy stuff every Christmas. with maybe one new one added in. When I mean new one, that would have been like 5 years ago it was new. Not like today. But then again, I don't sit down and watch movies anymore. Too busy. Too busy with YouTube. Too busy crocheting. Too busy playing games. I'm not going to waste. I'll waste my. I'm not going to waste my life on watching shit telly. I'd rather spend it doing things I like and things I love. So I know I picked a couple of games in the Xbox sale over Christmas. I treated myself. So I got the Hogwarts Legacy, and I got 2 Agatha Christie ones, the London Case and Murder on the Orient Express. And then I got another game. What was the other game? The Oregon Trail. Anybody remember the Oregon Trail? And then I got Final 13, Part 1 and 2, which is Lightning Returns. So it cost me, about €30 for the lot? And like Hogwarts Legacy would have been €90, but it was like €12 on the app. So I'm not paying €90 for a game. Fit that off. I know I'm late buying it, but like I'd rather be late buying it and buy it cheap than early and buy it for hundreds. Because some games are like nearly €150 these days, which I think is ridiculous. Who's got €150 to spend on every game? Unless you've saved up for ages for it. It's just any vegetables you like, vegetable stock, herbs, shallots, vegan gravy, salt and pepper to taste. Okay. Sounds like my street, that. And then do you do your dumplings without suet? Because I've done vegan dumplings before. I'm sure I have. Or do you do it with the vegan suet that you can get from a Torah? Because I know you can get vegan suet. Because everybody does their dumpling different. I know I do. I've done 2 different kinds of dumplings. One's with normal suet. No, I've done 3. I've done ones with normal suet, ones without suet, and then ones with vegan suet from a Torah. I don't know if you can get it over there. Excuse me. Andy, are you live tonight? I know Rick My Beer said he might go live today sometime. I get the vegan dumpling mix and add mixed herbs. Okay. I don't think I've seen a vegan dumpling mix. We have had the Torah. I'll have a look out. Not sure yet. Okay. Well, if you are, I'll be in chat. As they say, I'm back now. Thank goodness. I know I missed Mouse earlier, and I missed Mondo. They were in the original one I had. about bloody yeah, because I know I was going to leave, and then all my subscribers and some of my YouTube friends were like, just take a break, come back. Didn't want me to leave, so I was supposed to come back before Christmas, and he just went through the window. I just couldn't do it. Oh, thank you, Julie. It's nice to be back. To be honest, I did miss her. I missed it a lot. I just really couldn't do anything. I just didn't have the energy to cook the way I normally cook. I didn't have the energy. I wouldn't have been able to eat it. It would just have been waste. Like, it took me a good 4 weeks to even eat, picky. And then Christmas dinner was my first large dinner after being sick. And I think I went a bit overboard on that, even though it was only a small plate. So I'm back picking again. But sometimes picking more than just like eating one meal, because that's what I used to eat. So I'm picking during the day, like, so. Like today I had potato wedges and chicken nuggets. Not the healthiest, just what I fancied. And I did some minced onion bakes for Tank to take on with him. And yeah, I cheated on the pastry on that. I got the Just Roll phyllo pastry ones for it, because I just wasn't in the mood to do it. But yeah, we'll be back. I'll probably be cooking 3 times a week, and then I'll be throwing some food reviews, and obviously I'll be doing my usual Sunday live at 6 o'clock after the new year. I have one scheduled next week. I can't remember what time it was scheduled for. But there's one scheduled next Sunday, but after that it'll be 6 o'clock every Sunday that I will do a live, and I might do one on a Tuesday afternoon or something. But yeah, I'm going to go slow pace and not burn out this time, because I do love doing it. I love interacting with everybody. I've made some great friends on here, and as I said, I really did miss that when I was sick. It's not that you get used to it. It's the people you meet that makes it worthwhile. And I kind of forgot where I was, why I started, and what kept me going. So a lot of people reminded me of that. Lives are better, in my opinion, as you interact better. Yeah, my lives can also take a strain sometimes, Andy. So that's why I'm saying my lives will be on a Sunday. Because at the end of the day, lives were only introduced last year, this year. I think I've only been doing lives a year. If that. So they were relatively new to the channel. I mean, my channel's what, 3 years old? I think it's coming up to 3 years. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, and I do like the interaction with my subscribers and friends. I mean, they're family now. What's been helping my chest infection is I chopped a bit of onion and put it into a dish, sprinkle sugar over it, then cover with a plate, leave for an hour, then use teaspoon to drink the onion syrup. You know, my mum used to say when we had colds, she used to boil a full onion and make us eat the full onion. But then again, I don't remember having a cold when I was a kid. I don't think I was very, very rarely sick. The only things I can remember was having earache a lot. You get under your breath, but it does work. Yeah. My channel is mainly lives with the odd video. That's why I say I like the live better. Yeah, but yours is geared more round to lives. You're a chat show, so chat shows are lives. So your channel is more geared to lives, when my channel is more geared to cooking. Now, if I can ever get a fucking kitchen sorted, I can do live cooking and interact as well. I don't know if it'll be done. I'm hoping I can get them to do it this year, because I need a new sink, and I've needed a new sink now for 2 years. And it was supposed to have been done this year, and it didn't get done. So hopefully I'm going to get onto the council again in January when they open. I'm going to get that sink put in, sort my kitchen out, and then I can do live cooking shows. And if I do live cooking shows, it'll be once a week. So say on a Wednesday, halfway during the week, I will do a Wednesday live cooking show. Then I'll do the normal live on Sunday, and I will do reviews and cooking in between. But that depends on my kitchen. Because at the moment, I can't work in my kitchen properly. It's a nightmare. I can't even use my kitchen sink. I have to wash everything in the bathroom. So that's why I'm gearing up for this year. Because I'd love to do lives. I'd love to do live cooking. And I like people to try the cooking while I'm doing live. They can do it with me. Like live cooking with food from afar. Tell you the ingredients and stuff beforehand, and we can cook together. And we can talk together as well. So that is on my bucket list. Hopefully, because it is something I've wanted to do for a while now. It's just I can't. And it's annoying when I can't. I won't be on your live Wednesday lives. I have other commitments that night. It won't be during the night, Andy. It'll be during the day. If I'm doing a live cooking, it will be, I don't know, say 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then finish for about, depending on what we're cooking, finish for about 2, maybe 3. Can't cook at night. It'd have to be during the day. So, yeah, it'd be like 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. And then, so maybe 2 or 3, depending on what we're cooking. So we can have it on together, and we can talk and chat together and basically cook together. Because I know people would like that, because I know when some people struggle with pastry, they could learn to do pastry with me instead of me showing. They could do it with me, step by step. Other things like different dishes from around the world, instead of me showing you and you doing it afterwards, maybe we do it together. But whatever it would be budget friendly. I'm aware of that. It would be budget friendly. No matter what I was cooking, it'd always be budget friendly. But I tell you in the community post what you would need, and some things you might already have in. And I won't go for anything that was crazy prices. That's not fair on anybody. So that would hopefully be next year sometime. I mean, if that's what people want to see anyway, I'm not sure anybody wants to do that. It's just an idea. I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of learning with me. Hopefully we get them cake videos. I'm doing mine in January now, Andy. I know Pen's done hers, and bless her, she's waiting and waiting and waiting. I will be definitely doing it in January. It'll probably be the second week of January. As soon as I've done it, I will let Pen know, and we'll send them to Paul, and we'll bang our videos up. I haven't forgotten that at all. I know there was a few things that I was asked to do before I got sick, so because the mentors wanted me to do something with sardines. He wanted me to do spaghetti dish with pilchards. When I add the fruit into a cake mix, the fruit sinks to the bottom of the cake. Do I soak the fruit first? Yeah, you soak the fruit first. Have you ever done a Christmas pudding, Julie? Always soak your fruit first. But things like that, you can, if I can do them live, I can show you how to do things like that. If I can get my kitchen done, maybe next year near in when I normally do my Christmas cake and my Christmas pudding, I can show you then, because I usually do them months beforehand so that they mature. Like Christmas pudding, I usually do 6 months beforehand. Like, okay, I'll try that. Yeah, you have to soak your fruit. Make them plump. Because if they're dried, they just sink. Oh, I missed Chef Brooklyn, did I? Sorry, Chef. I didn't know he was in chat. I don't see him. Oh, there you are. I had a wonderful Christmas. I hope you did too, Chef. Thank you for asking. Thanks, Pops. I didn't see his message. But yeah, if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. If I can get my kitchen sorted, if you'd like to do a cook along with me on a Wednesdays. And if Wednesday isn't a good day, I can do a poll and see what days the majority would watch and do it. That way it's kind of fair, because I'm just saying Wednesday. I mean, people might not be available on Wednesdays, but it will be, say, between 10 and 11. So I'll ask people the times as well. As I said, that'll be more to do with when I've got my kitchen done. We can do a cook along live, which will be fun. I mean, at the moment, I'm too ashamed of my kitchen. Excuse me. And I'm not wanting my kitchen perfect. It's just I want it usable. And there will be another ladies' night, I think, in January over at Rate My Beer with me and Michelle. And any other lady that wants to pop in. What did I get Matt? What did Matt? Right, we didn't do Christmas presents this year. As I said, we were too sick to do anything. We barely managed to do Christmas shopping. So we didn't do anything this year. I might get him something in January when we go up into Cork. And he'd probably do the same. The last ladies' night was fun. Yeah, it was. I quite enjoyed myself, to be fair. It was fun. Nice banter. Apart from the ones that came in with keyboard warriors. Oh well, you get them everywhere. I'm actually surprised I don't get them on my lives. Perhaps I do it too early. But then again, you don't get that many trolls when you're on StreamYard anyway. But now I have a new laptop, so I can start messing about with it and maybe do it from straight from YouTube and stuff when I'm a bit more comfortable. So what's everyone going to do for this evening, this night, tonight, whatever? Anybody doing anything? And as Nightbot says, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel out. I don't know how, but it does. Well, I do know how. The algorithm. Like we all chase the algorithm like we're rabbits. Martine, okay, you and Mario being together is a Christmas present. It is. And we had sun over, so that was Christmas present as well. I'm back. Just had a lovely shower with my new Old Spice buddy. Old Spice. Lol. At least it's not Brute. Brute 57. I used to buy my dad Old Spice every year. 1 year I bought him Brute and he had a willy about it. I was like, so thought that counts. I couldn't get any. They didn't have. They sold out that year of Old Spice. I think everyone was buying it. But yeah, we use the Insignia. Mario likes the Insignia body deodorant. And then last year I bought my football cologne that smelled nice. I got that from, where did I get it from? Deals. So that would be equivalent to your Poundland, I believe. The same place you get Pep and Co. It's absolutely lovely. It takes me back a few years. Yeah. It is a nice one. It's a classic one. George. Lol. Old Spice. Does it smell like Guinness? Lol. It doesn't. It's I'd say it's a musky smell. It's a spice musky smell. It's a nice smell. But yeah, most people would associate these days with the older generation rather than the. And George isn't old. So the older generation, I mean the old generation that would be in their, 70s, 80s, 90s. But yeah, Old Spice does smell nice, to be fair. I haven't smelled it for years, though. Is it the same smell? Because I know aftershaves and perfumes change quite a lot. Because I used to like Atome, was it Atome? Was it Atome? It was an English rose smell and fancy bottle. They had flowers on the bottle. It doesn't smell the same now, though. It smells like corn, Julie. Sonia. Hi, Martino and all in chat. I hope you had a lovely Christmas. Miss you all. Oh, I hope you had a lovely Christmas, Sonia. Because I know you were going through some stuff. Hi, Vanessa. Brute and Old Spice. My dad used to have. Yeah. Like my dad used to have it. He preferred the Old Spice over the Brute. Because I bought him Old Spice every year. 1 year I bought him the Brute and he had a welly. But he did say in the end he liked it, but not as much as he liked the Old Spice, so all I could get that year. I say Old Spice and Nam, I like these days. But yeah, I usually go for male smelling aftershaves rather than women. I think a lot of women's perfumes can smell either too floral or too fruity, and I don't like them smells. I like the musky, the deep smells. But then again, I'm weird, so I don't know. Ernest Burnoyne had a nice aftershave. Oh, did he? I haven't heard that name for years. So what did he have? Vanessa, how was the house? I think she was looking at a few more, Andy. I don't know. The new Old Spice Captain Body Wash and Body Spray is fabulous. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that one. Met him in the 80s at my dude's security job. Oh, okay. He's really old school, Ernest Benoit. He was out donkeys years ago. I can't even remember what he was in. No God, looked at another just now. Not God. Search continues. Yeah, Vanessa, why? Who? I was reading. I watched Andy's live, and I kind of agreed with Andy. Why are you paying for your ex? Another avenue is I buy the home out of the divorce. But why are you paying for the ex? That is annoying. Like my mum and dad divorced, and dad cleared out the bank account before he announced he was going to leave her. He just up one day and said, "Bye, I'm not coming back." Because by law in a divorce, I would still pay him money after divorce by court. Why? It sounds wrong. Alimony payments. But he left you, didn't he? So shouldn't you be getting the alimony, not him? One of my favourite perfumes is DKY Nectar Love. Never tried that one. I'm breadwinner. I don't care. He decided to leave you, so why should you have to pay him alimony? So he's going to be sponging off you for the rest of your life. That's ridiculous. Like you should buy your own house for you and him off. He left you. It's ridiculous. Spouse no longer works, so I must pay it. Well, tell him to fucking work then. I don't know. America have got it all twisted. Like, no. If your spouse leaves you, you don't owe them jack shit. Buying a home now while working on it. And is he going to be living in that home? With you? Rent free? And you're going to be paying for all the bills? The food, the, what you call them, the amenities. You're going to be paying for all that while he sits on his fucking ass. I agree, but when you are now filing for social, okay. Hey up, Jamie. Hope you're all right. You gave me such a fucking scare the other night. Like, seriously. In my court of law, if your spouse leaves you, then that's it. They made their bed. Let them deal with the fucking consequences. You shouldn't have to pay for a house, have him living in it, rent free, eating your food, using your amenities, using your electric and whatever free. It doesn't sound right. It sounds stupid, ridiculous. I might be able to buy this home I've been renting in for 15 years. Yeah, but is he going to be able to live in it rent free? I find it so warm in my house I can't take the heat. Yeah, but that wasn't the thing that scared me. One, you blanked out, Jamie. Then you were saying you were too warm. And then you were clutching what I saw as your chest. And it gave me a fright. And I didn't want to say on live. But as long as you're okay, make sure you get yourself checked, Jamie. People worry about you. You're not just some name on the screen. Vanessa, that's so wrong. She've changed the locks and does. Exactly, Julie. I'm fine. The heat got to me. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Jamie. We just get worried, that's all. I keep searching for a home. Brother asks his lawyer to have me buy this home. Okay. I still think it's wrong. I mean, I'm not interfering with your life or anything. It's up to you what you do, but I'm just saying, and you know yourself it's wrong. That would do my head in. That really would do my head in. As I said, my dad divorced my mum. He walked away with everything that was in the bank, and they had their own house. He sold the house, and mum did get half of the house now, the money for half the house, so that she could buy her own place. But whatever money they had in the bank, which was thousands and thousands, he took all that, so all she got was half the house. And he walked out on us. My spouse has gone 2 towns northeast. Okay. Well, he's not your spouse anymore. If he he's a bum. I agree. The court's hearing con has anything in mortgage is shared property that must be divided. Yeah, I agree with that. But then once they take that half, they have to stand on their own 2 feet. They shouldn't be living in your house rent free, food free, and everything else freaking free. You both should get your half. You buy what you can. He buys what he can, and that's it. Thank you, Sonia. I'm still married until I file divorce, which is in the future. Oh, okay. So it's separation then, at the moment. So when your spouse no longer works and all my money supports him, well, tell him to get off his lazy ass and go and find a fucking job. Jesus. He's capable of finding a job, isn't he? He left so separated. He left on his own, never coming back. Yeah, so then if you keep paying for him, he's just gonna sponge off you. Exactly, Jamie. Tell him to get off his ass. Words like, exactly. Claiming he's disabled to file for... Yeah, right. So he's doing everything but so that he knows you will have to pay for everything until your dying breath, and he gets everything for fucking nothing. No. Definitely no. Just in and back on beers. We'll take it easy. Yeah, exactly. It is bullshit. No. I agree. Certain legal things I must do to finish it, but at the moment I must get a place to live. Yeah, well, so if you buy a house, will he be entitled to half the house when divorce comes through? Yeah, Pop. By the sounds of it, yeah. So she's going to buy a house. He's going to claim half of it. And yeah. Vanessa, I'm sorry, but your spouse walked out and his problem that he's not working. Exactly. Exactly. Everything's scot free. No. He walked out. He made his bed. Go and fucking lie in it. Jesus. No, because he abandoned his spouse that matters in court. You hope. If he pleads poverty, he will be able to claim everything, half of everything you have. You buy a house, he's going to be able to claim half of that because he's claiming, oh, I can't work. Bull. Even if you're disabled, you can still find some sort of job. It's not an excuse. Unless you can't walk and talk. Even a lot of people that are disabled would be fuming at that. How can he, if he benefits getting half of everything, something not right? Exactly. It's America, Jamie, so they have all their laws are stupid. It's actually different. In the court, a judge would divide what I have, not separate half or anything else. Yeah, but you're still buying a house. He still can claim half that house. You have the same fire as me. Well, yeah, because it's annoying. He's getting nothing. He walked out and he's getting everything for fucking free. Excuse my French. Okay, I've been totally disabled before he was ever out of. And you walk, Vanessa. Exactly what I'm saying. Jesus. If I had him here, I'd fucking whoop upside his head. I really would. No, you abandon your spouse to court or side in divorce with me. But he's still going to get something, isn't he? And he shouldn't get anything. Like he walked out on you and he expects everything handed him on a plate. Is he with another woman or anything? Or a guy? I don't know. Okay, my first job in the military was not a health inspector. A judge may give him alimony. The judge shouldn't be giving him anything. He walked out on you. Fuck's sake. You worked all your life for the things that you have. And he's just sponging. He walks out one day. Well, I've had enough now. That alimony may be more than the... Well, you should be giving him rent at the moment anyway. He walked out on you. Is he living on his own? Or is he shacked up with someone else? If he's shacked up with someone else, then that someone else should be paying, not you. And if he isn't, then he should be paying. He chose to walk out. I work so fucking hard for my money. I pay my tax. I have savings for my pension. What? Oh, let me get that now because... because that was a good point. I've lost the message. Because Jim, there it is. I work so fucking hard for my money. I pay my tax, I have savings from my pension, what they left me. But I'm getting more tax on it. But everyone benefits, loving it. Then can't get exactly. We should drop the subject. Okay, subject dropped. I'm still annoyed. And I'm annoyed for you, not for him. Exactly, Vanessa. I'm annoyed for you because you worked all your life. I hate people like that. Sponges. I fucking hate it. I left school when I was 15. I did my GCSEs. I did my pre ones. And all the teachers, you're useless, you're rubbish. Do you know the kind of stuff? So I said, fuck it. Why should I bother doing my proper GCSEs? To find out that I would have passed all my GCSEs if I sat them. Yeah. Retired military in 96, etc. I did my degrees after being declared disabled, did a master's degree in math at age 56. See, you're doing something with your life. So that isn't an excuse, is it? His excuse, oh, I can live off her now. I walk out, I get what I want. She still has to pay, blah, blah, blah. No. He's a sponger. Vanessa, I feel sorry for you. Please don't let this man take everything. Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, marriages break up. I get that. But don't screw the one the one that you walking out on. You just don't do it. Have some pride. Have some decorum. You've already screwed them over once, and you're screwing them over again. No, all that with him stops soon enough. He can argue with CT to my advantage, etc. In the end, it will be finished. I love seeing something, but people will not going to like it. What? I mean, that's you fucked over twice, isn't it? Jeez. It's nothing bad. Well, say it then, Jamie. I asked how to buy this out of my brother's divorce, pay off his wife, and I own here. No moving needed. Yeah. I will know more in January. Well, fingers crossed. Because you've been taken for a ride and it's not fair. Like, there are things that I will get really angry about. I can see the other people's point of view if it's valid. But that's not valid. You're valid, but he's not valid. Life is a bitch, them bitching. We welcome to life. Yeah. If people on benefits, them are not more happy not working. But people who are working, we don't get fuck all back. Yeah, I know, Jamie. It's not fair. I mean, I know there are people that can't work. Legitimately can't work. But there are a hell of a lot more people that can and just won't. I mean, as I said, I left school at 15. I worked until I met Mario. I worked a bit after married Mario. Then I had my family, and I was a stay-at-home mum. But that was my choice, and Mario provided for us. found immunocompromised in 87. Jeez. And Georgie is saying, Vanessa, can I ask, are you happy paying his way? I don't think she is, George. You see, their laws are different over in America. I worked for 14 years and I'm now 39 still working. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Christina. Yes, I applied and was approved for a veteran home loan. So you're buying that house on a loan? I hope he doesn't get half, because that means you'll be left with half and still paying a loan on full. No. No, who would be? I'm paying his rent, $759 a month. Ouch. That's a hell of a lot of money. Jeez. So if he's so poor, how does he get his food and pay for his bills? It's something not right. You're right. Yeah, he will not get anything. This has it. We're already separated in the abandonment. Exactly. My brother will assume my home if I die. Yeah, but are you going to be able to keep paying on the loan? Just say the judge says, right, you can have half of your home and you have to divide that home. You're basically going to have to sell it, aren't you? But you'll still be paying that loan off. So you'll be paying for the house and you'll only be getting half back and still have to find somewhere else. No. He's applied for food stamps. They'll bully for him. What about his electric? What about his phone bill? Unfortunately, I can't work at the moment. Was dismissed on medical grounds in September due to my kidney failure in stage. Miss working as support work, and I've been working as a carer since 2006. But that's different, Julie. You can't work. You want to work, but you can't work. Vanessa, for fuck's sake, don't talking about. Yeah, exactly. But I think she's thinking about the future. What happens to the property? Will he be able to get it on his hand? Will he be able to take it off? No, he already abandoned me. This home will not be granted to him. That abandonment works with my veteran benefit as well as my military benefits to dependents. Okay, that's fair enough. But he still shouldn't be getting anything. He should be paying for his own utilities, his own food, and by the sounds of him, if he's claiming food stamps, he's never going to do nothing. He's a sponger. He's going to sponge off you. He's going to sponge off the government. I just said yeah. You did say that your brother would inherit the home, not the abandoned spouse. And as Jamie said, Julie, we understand you can't work. Exactly. There are some people out there. When we're talking about young people and some people that are middle-aged. I mean, even when I was bringing my family up, I'd still go out and volunteer and work in a charity shop. Yeah, I didn't get paid for it. I did it voluntary. But bringing a family home, to me, that was work. We have strict conditions for food stamps. If you're not disabled, you not get them. A work requirement exists. Good. He's still sponging. Hey, wait a minute. Doesn't he have to pay the doctor over there? How does he pay for the doctor to prove he's medically unfit to work? Who's paying for that? I worked when I could under the conditions of my medical condition. Exactly. And he can't be bothered to work. Like, there's a lot of people out there that are disabled that are capable and able to work. There's some that can for medical reasons, and that's understandable. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about the people that can and don't, or can and won't, because they expect everything free. A judge in our Superior Court already declared him no ability to work. He's using that to apply it at Social Security. So a judge gave him the fucking cop out. I love working. I can't stay in home. It does me head in. Yeah, it's like me. When I'm at home, I've got to be doing something, which is why it did me head in. I had to stay in bed for fucking so long. I like my cooking. And to me now, YouTube, because I do it practically full time, is my job. Because I still have to go around and source my recipes and research, especially if I'm doing countries. I have to do a lot of research. I do a proper job. So this is my job. I'm just not getting paid for it, but it's still my job. If any payments come through, I will no longer pay that rent. End of story. Good. Yeah, exactly, George. The issue is that you're paying $759 rent a month for him. Yeah. On Christmas Day, I gone 4 hours walk. Nice. I will most likely survive far beyond those I know. Do far in life. Yeah. Well, you're not going anywhere, Vanessa. You don't even have to think about that. We're just saying you should have a comfortable life now. You've done your bit. You should have a comfortable life without. If nice things in life, you got to work hard enough to buy nice things. Exactly. Yeah, if I file a divorce, the state takes my entire income and decide what to pay. Ouch. Anyway, are we looking forward to the new year, guys? I am. I got some things coming up. I've 2 giveaways coming up, hence the poll on my community page. If you haven't done them, go and look at them. One's on a table, kitchen table, dining table. One's on a coffee table. Put your vote in. So that'll be 2 giveaways in January. Catching up with Penn's Victoria, the Victoria Sponge. What I was supposed to do was a bake off with Penn. Hopefully getting onto the council to get my kitchen sink fixed so that I can sort my kitchen out, redecorate my kitchen, and do lives on my channel, a live cooking show, like Cook With Me. I'm going to watch London Derby now. Take care. Take care, Jamie. Thanks for coming in. I outlived 2 of the 3 flight surgeons in the 6 SAF who bet I would. Okay. That's ridiculous. Betting on someone's like that. Jesus, that's fucked up. New Year's Eve, I'm trying to think if what to make for foods on the eve and New Year's Day. Whatever it is, make sure it's not any kind of bird. Cooking a turkey or chicken, any sort of bird, because it's bad luck. You coming on with me? I missed that. You coming on with me and Paul and Em on New Year's Eve party? I don't know. I haven't been asked. Yeah, well, hopefully next year now, Vanessa, everything will work out to your advantage, and you have a better 2026. 2025, the end of 2025 for me was up until Son came home. It was, yeah, best left in the past. I might do some lobster. I would need a ride to the fish market. I've never had lobster. I was supposed to do lobster before Christmas, and I never, yeah. I asked for you, love. Okay. Because I wasn't asked. Martina thought you left YouTube. Glad to see you around. Well, if you'd have read the comments in the comment section on that video, a lot of people asked me back. Some people said just take a break and then come back when you're ready. So that's what I did. And I did tell everybody I would be coming back and I was taking a break. So I'm not going anywhere. I was burnt out. And it happens to the best of us. Hopefully, then everyone here can fly into the town. I will have you all here. If I own this home, that will be the best. No moving. I hope so, Vanessa. Fingers crossed. Shrimp too cold to run my smoker. Okay. No, but I'm wishing everybody the best. I mean, if you've had a bad year in 2025, I hope you, even if you've had a good year in 2025, I do really hope that you all get what you wish for in 2026. Maybe a roast beef New Year's Day sandwiches from it. Yeah, as long as it's not a bird, because a bird, the reason why they say birds are bad luck is because they fly away and they fly back. So it's like bringing back the old year. So that's why I said it was a tradition Mum used to do. She always used to say, never a bird, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, because it was bad luck. So I've never done a bird New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I've always made sure the turkey or chicken or duck or goose or whatever we have has been gone before New Year. The birds I eat are definitely not alive. Good advice, though. Yeah, well, that's what my mum used to say. She used to say that the birds are coming back, so they're bringing the old year back. They're not bringing New Year because they fly back. So, and I've kept that tradition. I've never, all the turkey, whatever bird I've cooked for Christmas, it's gone before New Year's Eve. Guys, we're taking the dogs out now, so see you all later. Love you all. Thank you, George, for coming in and say hi to the doggies. These beautiful dogs. Okay, I must head out. Thank you for the chat, everyone. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for coming in, Vanessa. I'm going myself now. I was only supposed to do an hour, and I've done nearly 2 hours. But that's because you all come in, and I appreciate that, especially with it being still the holidays. And I miss people during Christmas, but like family comes first. So this kind of took a back seat. Next year, hopefully, I'll be more up to date with making sure I have scheduled stuff to put out at Christmas. It just knocked everything. Life happens. You roll with the punches, as they say. So I'm going to say before I go, make sure you've liked, shared, subscribed, which most of you already are. I appreciate you taking your time out of your day to talk to me. I will be on again next Sunday, so I will be on in the new year. Hope to see you all then. I would like to say, love you all. Take care. I'm getting burnt out being on a certain person's stream, Martina. I get it. Yeah, if you ever want to talk, Christina, you know where I am. You have my Instagram. You take care, all of you. And if anyone ever wants to reach out because they're lonely or any troubles, I do not judge. I do not go back and tell anybody. Whatever says is confidential. I'm not that kind of person. Until the next one, which will be Sunday, as I said, there'll be no videos until the new year. So until Sunday next week, I will love you and leave you. Thank you for joining me. Goodbye.